Richie Rich Show.
This is why I hate driving trucks. I'm pissed. So I'm parked at my usual parking spots. And you can see there, they got security. He done kicked me out of here. It's a prime driver. But somebody stole my fucking plate off my truck. You know, you guys are trash, these truckers. I know it had to be a trucker to do that shit. Why would they do that shit is beyond fucking me, but I have no clue. But yeah, this used to be my usual parking space, and once again, we can't park here no more. Security ran us off, and the reason they did, piss jugs and crap bags everywhere. Thank you, you fucking pieces of shit truck drivers. Fucking hate these dudes. All right. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back real quick. That little clip I uploaded, I was pissed. Brother Richie Rich was pissed. You know, I've been parking at that mall for 6 years. The mall is pretty big. On the one part I parked at, it was a used to be like a Sears, and apparently Sears went out of business some years ago. And when I park at the mall, I'm usually bobtail, and I park in a parking space and I leave it there. There's been times I left at that mall for 2 weeks when I went on vacation, and you know, I guess today's the end of that. And you know, it sucks. You know, truck drivers are like fleas. When you see one, you start seeing a whole bunch of them show up. And the reason I say that is because prior to that, I used to park at another location that was hidden in my town. And it was hidden. I parked there. I used to go home. It was literally across the street from my house. And all of a sudden, all these truck drivers started showing up there, and I didn't say anything. Then they start leaving their trash there. Then they start leaving drop trailers there. The next thing I know it, somebody bought the property and banned them. The mall did the same thing. You know, the guy tells me, he says, look, if it wasn't for the oil cans, the piss jugs, and trash that you guys leave, we would have no problem with you parking here. But other truckers, and that's my whole argument and why I'm so pissed sometimes at truck drivers in my industry that I'm working in. Because the barrier to entry is so low that you just have all these undeplorable people in this business. And they do shit to fuck it up for everybody. I can't, you know, I was pissed, so I need to take some time. It's now nighttime, and I'm somewhere trying not to get slowed in. But I had to take a minute to calm down, because that really pissed me off, man. Because I was parking there for like 6 years. And every time, it seemed like every time I find a parking space, you know, truck driver would drive past and be like, oh, I guess I can park there, and just park there, and then they start doing all kind of ignorant shit. Oh, you fucking animals, man. I'm sick of these dudes. But you know, the reason I'm pissed, I mean, the town I live in, the nearest truck stop is like 60 miles away. Okay? So, you know, this town that I live in, I'm literally 1 mile away from my house. And that's what we all really want, right? We want to park near home so we can go home. But, you know, it sucks is I can't really park in my house because HOA rules. You know, the HOA and they'll be on your ass like fucking, you know, like nothing. So right now, man, I'm just sitting in this truck, man. I don't know. I'm just a little rough start. But man, can you believe a motherfucker done stole my license plate? You know, I had to report it stolen immediately, because what happens is they'll take my plate, put it on their truck, and then go up to the George Washington W Bridge or the Pennsylvania Turnpike and just run all those tolls. And next thing you know, I got a big ass bill, or even worse. You know, I've been parking here 6 years, never had a problem. But of course, I'm going to assume it was a truck driver who did it, because I never had any issues until other truck drivers start parking at my hidden spot. But like I said, truck drivers are like fucking fleas. You find one, you find many of them. Okay? And unfortunately, we got exterminated out that property. Security was cool. They were going to tow. And see, that's one thing I don't want. North Carolina got a scofflaw. And pretty much what that means is If a local business owner tows your vehicle or takes your property, and they can charge you astronomically prices to tow it, okay? And then they can charge you astronomically prices to store it. And then after 30 days, the property is theirs, okay? My truck is worth over $100 and something thousand. And if they were to tow it and whatever they were going to do, I would have paid for all that. And you're talking about a few $1,000s, man. I mean, they can get up to $5,000. And then before you know it, they're trying to claim your title, you know, and then they're trying to sell it at auction for dirt cheap, because they don't really care about, you know, towing you. They just want the property so they can make the money, because, hey, that's $100,000 sitting right there on the street, okay? I can take it to auction and get $100,000 for the truck, and it cost me nothing but some gas and time. So I had to come and get it, man. But at least the dude was cool about it. I mean, he was security. You know, I don't like security. I never did, but at least he was cool. But I'm pissed about that, man. Like, damn, so now I gotta find another hiding spot for when I go on my home time. So I'm gonna go home in the end of beginning of March. So I got 2 months to find me a place to go park my truck so I don't have to park 60 miles away. But you know, I just hate that truck drivers fuck it up for everybody. I hate you scumbags. You know, like I said in my old videos, truck drivers were always seen but not heard when I was a young man. Like, I never heard anybody say, man, there's a trucker leaving his shit everywhere. I never had that before. You know, I never heard, you know, of a truck driver tearing up property or dumping his cargo crap all over the parking lot or piss jugs everywhere. I never knew anything about that as a child. I barely saw a truck driver growing up, you know. If you weren't on the highway, you barely saw these dudes. But now they're fucking everywhere. And because they're fucking everywhere, because they got these truck driving school puppy mills pumping out drivers every 5 fucking seconds, the quality of people are going downhill. And shit like this happens. I mean, come on. Who can't park a vehicle at the mall? Okay? So I don't know, bro. Richie Rich is starting off the new year pissed. Lord, please don't let the whole year go like this. Anyway, y'all, peace and love, and try to keep positive and clean after your motherfucking selves, y'all. Come on, man. I'm out.